This is my 2004 Honda Accord K24 with a K20 head. It'll work around, and I'm gonna show you all the stuff I didn't change to make it all motor. You only gonna find few of this on YouTube because not everybody had the guts to go on motor in an Accord. Since the Accord is if they say the Civic or the Honda is the underdog, the Accord is the biggest underdog. It's the heaviest car of the Honda. It's the more complicated to upgrade and put any racing parts, right? So I'm gonna show you everything I did based on my experience. All right. How do you start? Well, you can start with a simple intake and probably a muffler, straight pipe muffler, right? But then I'm not gonna give you enough power. Like, you're gonna feel power a little bit because of the sound of the intake, but you're gonna need more. One of the reasons why I decided to do this with this Accord was because I lowered it. The beginning I have the Accord with rims and a little music. I put the D2 suspensions, but the car actually was really slow and no power there. This is a 4-cylinder one. All right, I would recommend you, the first thing you gotta do is get a computer. You need to get a computer to max out the car, the power of the car, while the car is still on stock. You're gonna need a K tuner because for some reason Honda they just don't like Accord. They hate Honda Accord because they have the tuner for RSX. They have it for TSX. TSX is really similar to this car, a little more power, but the TSX and the Accord are really similar, and they do it for the Honda, do it for the TSX, but then they not do it for Accord, which makes no sense to me. So I keep looking after weeks, I'm telling you, because I didn't have much experience. I found out the K tuner. If you have an Accord, that's the company you gotta go. You gotta go K tuner, right? Okay. So while I was talking with a friend who has experience with Honda, he told me, I explained to him, every time I'm driving, people want to race me, and my car won't respond. It's like, because your car is not supposed to be racing, but you can do something about it. So he said, let's do it on motor. I want to go turbo. It's like, nah, you got to go on motor first, see how you feel. And still, if you go turbo, it's going to be a lot of parts. Most of the parts, if you go turbo, you're going to need if you go on motor as well. So I ordered the Skun2 Ultra Intake Manifold. This is the Skun2 throttle body, 74, I think it is 74 throttle body. Blocks, fuel rail. I have the stock injectors. They feel pretty well there. Fuel pressure regulator. This come together. This, and this come all together, right? Okay. So I got all that, put it on the car, but like I say, without the computer, without the K tuner, you won't feel much power. You're gonna feel a little breeze on the car, like it's breathing better, but it actually won't do nothing. One of the main things you gotta do, actually I did. You can do it original. You can keep this the K24 head that the Accord brings, but the cams are kind of small, and you put all these parts here. You're gonna have to upgrade the cams of the K24, and they're really expensive. They run about $500-700 plus the cams. Like, you're gonna spend like $1,500-1,300 just in parts, Brian Crowder, stuff like that. But what I did was, inside here I have the Type R, the K20 Type R head. I think this one came from EP3. I found it on eBay for around almost $400. It came from the UK. So I have K20 head there. And right then my friend told me, yeah, you got all this now, but you still won't do nothing with that transmission that you have. So the transmission there, of course you cannot see shit because everything's inside. But in the transmission I found the Type S from the 2008 Civic, but it won't fit straight in the car. It won't fit straight in the car. You're gonna need to find somebody really good. Luckily, I found somebody who put both transmission apart and get the best of both transmission. This transmission of the Accord, the K24 Accord, come with the weakest of the weakest transmission of the Honda history. The final drive of the Accord come like really small, really tiny. Like the reason they did that because they want the car to be economic, and if they put aggressive final drive, you're gonna spend more gas. So they're really tiny final drive, and come with non-LSD. So you will moving only, I think, from the driver's side only. One of the wheels was moving only from one side. You need LSD if you go motor in the car. So I got everything together. I got a transmission. My friend used from the Type S transmission. He used the LSD final drive. I had the option to use one first, second, and third gear for the Type S, but I didn't because in the future I might go turbo, and for the turbo you'd rather have a little. You don't want the gears to be too short. For all motor it's good, but if you go turbo, you'd rather have like a little normal or longer gears. So I left it like that because I know myself. I'm pretty sure I go bigger. I'm gonna tell you about this manifold right here. You don't have to go this big. My friend recommended it because like, listen, I know you, and I know you're gonna go bigger and you're gonna need more power. So shoot the difference. All right. This is the manifold the car brings factory. See, you can see how small it is. See how throttle body how small it is. This is the other part right here. Right? Okay, something important I gotta tell you. These parts, Skuntu, they really made for Civics or RSX because it's K series, they will fit, but you order and they don't explain that you just cannot order the throttle body itself or the manifold itself. See this part right there. When I order the manifold, I have to order a part. The name is you gotta look it on eBay. It's a K2. It says K24 K20 adapter. So which means is because this manifold come just until here, right until right there. It come without this, so I have to order a part when I have the K24 head. Then later, when I went K20 head, I have to order this part right there. It's a coolant upper housing manifold. So you're gonna need this part right there because the factory ones you can see right here. It comes with this housing integrated. The new manifold won't bring this. So I have this Skuntu, this right here, so dirty, but this is the Skuntu alpha headers. This right here, Skuntu alpha headers. You're gonna have a really hard time putting that one in there. You're gonna have to cut. You're gonna have to do a lot of modification. Pretty much I think what they call it, the cross member, I think they call it. You're gonna have to modify that, maybe cut a little bit, just a little bit, but you're gonna put it in. They told you when you look online it fixes the Accord, but it actually doesn't. It fixed the engine, but it doesn't fit the car. Just like bolt in, bolt out. It won't fit like that. All right. So pretty much, I'm gonna make this video a little longer, so go like 9 minutes already. But just an advice. Okay, let me see how I tell you. First, you get the computer, because if you don't get the computer, have a straight pipe. So the computer will allow you to eliminate few of the sensor that you're not gonna need anymore, like oxygen, unless you get a wideband or something. So all these sensors you can eliminate it. For example, since when I went K20, this I think the EGR sensor, I don't need this anymore. So with the computer you can eliminate that. If not, you're gonna have the check engine light. When you start putting racing parts, you're gonna need the computer. So you get the computer, you get the manifold. Oh, most important, I almost forgot, you need a clutch. I have the state 3. I have the state 3 clutch on the car. I could go state 5, but I didn't have much power during that time, so I didn't feel like I needed a state 5. So as right now I got straight 3, and it works pretty fine. When I bring the car to the dyno made around 220. One of the mistakes we made in the dyno was that I have a short intake, like onto here. As you can see, I have no battery there. Like the battery I have it on the trunk, right? You can see the cable there go all the way inside, so I have it on the trunk. And I eliminate all the factory intake there, all this plastic. When you have an Accord, you have to remove weight because you have the heaviest car from the Honda, right? So now I have the custom intake through the fog light, as you can see right here. That's the intake right there, cold air intake, really nice. All right, something important I gotta tell you, like you cannot, I'm gonna save you a lot of time. Right, this is the throttle body, right? And they tell you, yeah, it will fit the car and everything, but you're gonna have to do a lot of modification. For example, this throttle body position sensor right here, this map sensor, and even this one right here, forgot, I think it's map or math, I forgot. The cables, this cable right here, they come too short because obviously the factory throttle body and intake manifold is short, so they're not making it long enough for the Skun2 Ultra because it's aftermarket, right? Right. Another thing is this sensor right here. You're not gonna use the Accord anymore. Like this one right here. You're gonna have to. Maybe you can use this one as well. This one you can use it for the Accord. But I talk about this one right here, the throttle body position. The throttle body position. You're gonna be needing RSX Type S sensor because you see this how it's a little twist right here. So the Skun2 throttle body has a different position. It has straight right there, and the position of the throttle body is different, so it won't fit. I mean, it will fit, but it won't work. So you're gonna need this for the Type S. For the RSX Type S, most likely. Right, pretty much like I said, the headers, and yep. I have to say, after put the cold air intake, the car went like around 5 extra horsepower, and it breathes better, it runs better. So now 225. So get the computer, intake manifold, throttle body, K20 head, Type R, or you can use a Type S as well. You're gonna need a LSD transmission. The final drive I have now, I forgot to mention, is the 4.7 final drive. So now I got LSD, so my both front wheels, I got power in both front wheels now, so the car definitely have a better takeoff. And pretty much that's it. Stay tuned because the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this and this down there. This is the power steering, and I'm gonna remove the AC. Ooh. Then yeah, because it's the thing, when you start racing and you start getting power, you're just gonna get one gain more and more. And one of the reasons Civics hacks, they use the K20 swap and they run so good, besides they are more lighter than an Accord, is because they don't use the power steering or they don't use the AC. So while the car engine have to make all this work, AC work, go through the alternator. Now you're gonna have only one belt. They have a K-Tune AC power steering eliminator. It's gonna be only one belt running all this together, and of course the car's gonna be more torque. That's gonna be my next video. Stay tuned if you have any other questions. I'm improvising doing this. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. What you need to know, what your next step you need, you're gonna need to do. And see you later, guys.
¿Qué será lo que viene ahí?